Well, hello everybody. Welcome to Britches Get Stitches. This is Tasha. This is my little corner of the internet where I can talk about my crafts, all my fun stuff. I've got cross stitch as primary, and then I've added on, well, not added on, I've gotten back to sewing with my sewing machine. I'm dabbling in like English paper piecing and maybe some knitting. We'll see. I don't know. I haven't really planned it all out that far, but I get crafty here, so let's get crafty. If you're a new subscriber or if you're a new visitor, hello, it's good to meet you. Go ahead and tap below and put some comments in and say hey and where you're from and all that jazz. And if you feel like it at the end of the video, tap the subscribe, thumbs up. It all helps, you know the jazz. And those of you that are coming back, hey guys, what's up? Good to see you. So stick around. These are going to be vlog style, and we'll see what I get up to in the next couple weeks. So laters. Here's my progress for the day. I got 275 stitches done on this fox, so he's looking good. Have any of you ever used a laying tool? Because this thing is so stinking cool. You can tell like all of these stitches here were done with the laying tool. All of these were done without. All of this like brown was done with a laying tool. This was done without. Like you can see that they're like twisted. Like this pink, those are super twisted. But look at these ones over here that I did with the laying tool. Oh, those look so nice and pretty. Oh my goodness. I love this thing. It's so awesome. It's called a trolley needle. It's really cool, y'all. It's a finish, y'all. All done. I did mess with the pattern just a little bit. So if you look at the mock-up, there's these random white stitches, and it just was kind of off to me when I was stitching it. So I took those out and just made them orange, and I think it fits better. So yep, loving it. Now I get to finish it up into a little pillow and send it off to a friend. So yeah. My fabric from Jackson Fabric Arts arrived. I love working with Sarah. She always includes a little message, handwritten note, wraps it so pretty in twine and everything. And I had reached out to her because I wanted to, you know, get some help figuring out what would look best with the new Lady M. And so she gave me some suggestions. She actually pulled the DMC and like set it against it to see what would look the best. So it was really awesome and super helpful. So awesome, here we go. Okay, so she always includes a swatch. This is Natal. That's a pretty green. So she always includes that. And then I got some Victoriana. I love the 30 count, but let's see. Open this up. Look how pretty. Oh, so pretty. No clue what that's gonna get used for, but it's pretty. I got 32 count Granada. This one I'm gonna use for the Wizard of Oz Sal that I'm doing with some people, the Owl Forest one. So that's gonna be great. And then the Coup de Resistance is the cappuccino. This is what I'm doing Lady M on, and I think it's gonna be absolutely gorgeous. Look at that. Oh, it's so perfect. I love it. Oh, I cannot wait to get stitching on this. Once again, if you have never ordered from Sarah over at Jackson Fabric Arts, please, please, please go give her a try. It's amazing. It's really pretty fabric, great feel to it. I like the weave on it. Yeah, I can't preach about it enough. So, I mean, I could, but I'll just keep going on and on and on. So, alrighty, I'm gonna pull out Lady M and get started with Levi. So, later, y'all. So it has been a busy couple days. I managed to get quite a bit done. So the last time you guys saw this, it said Elcom, and that was it. So finished that up, stitching wise. Oh no, it's not done yet. There's supposed to be French knots on all of these flowers. Okay, well, that needs to be done. It's in this color. There's plenty of threads, so I'll do that tomorrow and then finish that up. And then I pulled out my No Place Like Home, and look at those shoes, girl. Loving it. This hopefully will be finished tomorrow, fingers crossed. But then I also wanted to put some work into my full coverage from Stitches So Beautiful, so I got about 250 stitches, filled in a little bit more here, and then came down even further on this. And why is that needle just sitting there? That's a no-no. Yeah, so that was that, and then I started Lady M, the Portrait of Lady M by Mirabilia, and I have had to frog this so much already because I'm trying to make it perfect, but it's time to go to bed, so I decided to just let it chill for a minute. It needs a little timeout. So that's what we're looking at. Okay, the pillow has been sewn and stuffed, and now it's time to close it up. All done. Not too bad. First pillow looks pretty good. All right, I get to pack it up and send it off to its new home. I made a pillow last night, so let's make another one. This is looking so stinking adorable. Oh my gosh. So one thing I wanted to point out is I don't actually use crushed walnut shells, the lizard litter, because I have friends that are allergic to nuts, like pretty severely allergic to nuts. So I don't put any lizard litter in anything that's going to stay in my house or in the family or anything like that. I use rice. So yep, that's the plan. And there we have it, all done. Sewed up nice and neat. I used Tiger Lily's method for getting the rickrack around the side and closing it up in the middle. I probably needed to leave a little bit bigger of a seam here, like longer. I think I sewed like this close, so of course I needed to pull farther in to close the seam, but I mean, it doesn't look bad for my, you know, one of my first ever methods using that one, because I go at the bottom to close the seam, but I wanted to give this a try, so I like it. It looks good. Well, today was a long day. It was kind of a long weekend, a lot of things going on, but I do have a couple wins. I finished my diamond art, which looks awesome. Got a friend that just got into diamond art as well, and so she's like 3/4 of the way done with hers, and we're gonna do a craft night on Friday. So I'm gonna have to find, I think I've got another one downstairs, so I have to find it. But also earlier today I got to stitch with Sarah Stitchy Spot on her Zoom, which was awesome. I got to meet some really cool people. Jem was there from Stitch and Gem. Susan was there from Susan X Stitch. Yeah, and there were a bunch of other people. Christy was there, who's a designer. Anyway, I got quite a bit of stitching done on my Forevermore, but came downstairs just a little bit ago and pulled out Oh Dear. This is the Stitch Quarterly. I got this on the freebie table at StitchCon, so thought I would try to push through on this one and see if I can get another finish. We shall see. I am just on a bag making kick, man. Here's another couple that I pulled together, and I've still got a stack ready, so I'll probably do a couple every night if I can. Alrighty, ready for a progress update? Look how far it got on Rudolph. Oh my gosh, so stinking good. So this is all that brown fill in, and then I've got red here and red on his nose, and then white in his eye, and then just a smidgen of that $37.99, and then he'll be done. Look at that, so stinking cute. But I wasn't done for the day. I decided why not go ahead and get out my Paula Vaughan so I can take part in the SAL. And I kind of couldn't put it down today. Look at my start. Oh, get that hair out of there. Yeah, isn't that awesome? I mean, I've already got that whole dress like outlined, and this is on a 16 count beautiful beige Ada yeah, so that's gonna go quick. I'm really having a lot of fun with it. So that's what I got up to. At the moment, I think I'm gonna head upstairs and do a little bit of my full coverage. So talk to you later. Guess who fully finished a couple things? I figured with the fair coming up this week, I should actually frame a couple pieces to put in it. So I'm gonna throw this one in as the little, or like the smalls. This one is gonna go in the medium, and then my mermaid is gonna go in the large. And I need to find one of those little miniature frames so I can put one of my portraits or one of the little painting ones into the miniature. So I will probably have either 3 or 4 entries. So I'm excited. Working from home today. I'm not really feeling the greatest, so I'm gonna get some work done, and in between I'm gonna work on this bottle here. So we'll see how far I get today. Hopefully the headache goes away. Are we playing fetch? Are we playing fetch? Yep, we're playing fetch. Hey y'all. Okay, so let's do a little wrap up because it's been what, like 2 weeks or something like that. So I've been stitching. Obviously you've seen all my videos and updates and such. FYI, I didn't get very far on the bottle. I got a little bit of gray up there in the top. I think it's like 20 stitches maybe. You know, that's how the day goes. But I want to just kind of wrap up everything that I've done that you've seen. I believe, do I have it with me? Just a second. Okay, so what are the ones you've seen? I have had 4 finishes so far. So I think you would have seen the No Place Like Home pillow that went off to my mother-in-law. The little cute fox, this went off to its home, a good stitchy friend of mine. And then I finished the welcome piece. I might have finished this one last time. Welcome is done. And then I finished Let the Good Times Be Gin. And then I forgot about this one. So there's actually 5. Then I also finished Rudolph. Sorry, I'm trying to like gather everything. I'm in the process of like reorganizing this entire room. So I've got like a whole new shelf over here and everything that I'm going to like go through my whole organization process as soon as I get it figured out. So expect that soon. So then I finished Rudolph as well. So I've got 5 finishes, 2 of which were FFO'd. So those are done and taken care of. Cool beans. I did FFO a couple other ones. I put that Disney Villains one into a frame, as well as the Harvest sampler. It was like the Thanksgiving sampler, the Heart and Hand, Harvest something sampler, but that one I put in a frame, as well as the writing lesson, and those 3 joined the mermaid at the fair. So they're currently at the fair. Judging was yesterday. I haven't heard anything, so either that means they don't email you to let you know or call you or anything, so you have to go there and find out, or I didn't win anything, which is, you know, either way is totally fine. I don't know how this works. This is the first year, so who knows? So we're actually gonna go to the fair tomorrow night to see everything. I'm hoping people haven't like taken all their stuff, because they were telling me that like you could come and get your stuff earlier in the week, but you have to for sure be gone by Sunday. And it's like, well, if people come and get their stuff like on Monday, like after the judging, and then I'm not gonna see everything. Why wouldn't you want it there for the entire fair? But I don't know. I mean, that's how just people work. So I'm hoping people leave their stuff so I can see what everything was. So fingers crossed. Let's see. Whips. I have been working on Forevermore. It's I don't even have to take it out. I ended up, last night I went to a stitch night at Joseph Beth, and Chandria was there, and stitched with her all night, and I got this swan part reconnected, and then I did the Duos part there. So that's coming along. I'm still hoping that I'll get a finish in the next like couple months. If I can make this a focus, I was planning to try to get it pushed along like this month, but that didn't happen. So we'll see. We'll get there. New starts. Let's see. I started, I'm just kind of pulling these from where I have them because obviously I didn't organize. I started the Upstairs Sewing Room by Paula Vaughan. I started that for the Paula Vaughan along and got the outline of the dress in. So that was a really fun quick stitch. It's addicting kind of once you get going on it. So there's that one. And then I started, here you are, the Portrait of Lady M. I started this with Levi from Oh Stitch Happens. Yes, I'm in the middle of a thread because I had to frog already. I got a little upset. I was like all the way across here and realized I miscounted by like 1. Like, well, I can't miscount on like the very first set of rows. So I had to take it out. So that's why it's all curly and put away. Dwight says hey. So those are new starts. Oh, and then I also started Fruit of Plenty. Fruits of Plenty, where are you? I know it's in here. Okay, well, I can't find it, y'all. I know it's in here somewhere. But again, I've been reorganizing everything, so. But I got more thread for it. So I started Fruits of Plenty for Michelle's birthday. She's STL Stitchin' on Instagram. So those are my 3 starts. As far as haul, hold on, y'all. So I picked up this magazine solely for this stitch. So I'll be starting that sometime. Fingers crossed. What else did I get? I got fabric from Jackson Fabric Arts, which was the Lady M that I started on, and then I got some green fabric that I was going to use for Emerald City, but it's a little too small. So I'm gonna have to dye my own fabric for Emerald City, and I have like a crazy wacky idea, so we'll see if that happens. But I'm doing the stitch along with Jen's Stitchy Corner on Instagram and Facebook and all of that. I did a thing and I got the Winter Queen and the Autumn Queen and the Summer Queen's on the way. I'm so excited. I've like gone down the Mirabilia and Bella Filipina like deep dive because I'm also going to be starting the Seahorse because I got the Seahorse. Oh man. Okay, what else did I get? I got some Mo's Silk from her sale. And it brought a needle minder with it. So I got these 2 parties. Look at those. Gorgeous. Does it say their names? Bram and Aspect. So those are pretty. I don't know what I'm going to use them for, but I like them. What else? Oh, and then I got the Pirate. Oh. Then I got the Pirate Robin threads from Rebel Stitcher. I signed up for that. So, oh, these are pretty. I haven't looked at them yet. Pomegranate, raisin, and watermelon. So, pomegranate, raisin, and watermelon. Oh, I love Pirate Robin. Look at that. Do you see those? Look how pretty. Love it. Those are going to be so pretty. Ugh. So I'm excited about that. That's going to come on a regular basis. And then give me 2 seconds because I have one more thing to show you, but you're sitting on it. And then as far as Stitchy Kindness goes, I was ecstatic to get a letter from Stitching with Lou, Lisa. She sent this adorable thank you note, which she didn't have to do. This is super cute. Her kitty Lucy sent Dwight some kitty braille on the sticker. That was so cute. And she sent along these little needle binders, and of course the cat went like right away onto my piece that I was stitching. And then Bluey, she's going on my Bluey piece, of course. So thank you Lisa. These were adorable, totally unnecessary, but well appreciated. Thank you. And of course Dwight left, but he says hi. Okay, where's my notes? There's my notes. What are my plans? Well, obviously I've been doing a lot of organizing. I got inspired by Catkin and Lily. She was showing her organization for like patterns and such, and I'm gonna probably spend quite a bit of time making something similar. And so when I get it figured out and all put together, then I'll share. But right now I'm not quite sure what I'm doing. I do want to say that Stephanie from Cross to Globe was going through and doing her unkitting to kind of make a full set of her bobbins, and I'm doing something similar to what she does. So I have 2 of these. You're currently sitting on one to raise you up, but I have 2 of them in order to fit the full DMC set. So it ends up filling out a full one and then this much to get all of the colors, because I have a full set. And so that is my master set. And then during the day, so I come in here in the morning and I'll decide, okay, I'm gonna stitch these 2 patterns today, either over lunch or like when I get home or yada yada. And then I will put the flosses that I need into this pencil case, and then this goes with me along with like my bags that have the project in them. So that's how I do it. And then at the end of the day, I get home and I'll de-kit this and put it right back into the master set. So that's my process. Has been for, I don't know, the past year and a half or so, and it works really well for me. So that's just a brief look into what I'm doing. I've also been doing like sewing up some more bags and such. They're not really selling on like Instagram or such, and I don't really want to start an Etsy because I don't really have a lot of stock or anything. I don't have time to get a lot of stock up because, you know, I'm a mom and a full-time employee, and you know, this is my side hobby. So I am working with a friend of mine, and over the next year I'm just gonna make a bunch of bags and stuff, and we're just gonna put them in a craft fair around here. Granted, if there's ever a bag that you want and you're like, you find fabric that's awesome and you don't know how to sew it, just like contact me. And like I've got friends that they don't know how to sew, and so they find this fabric that's perfect. Like Katrina, I'm going to be making a bag for her because she doesn't have a sewing machine. She's just getting started in cross stitching, but she has this Dr. Who fabric that she really wants put into a bag. So I'm going to make the bag for her and send it. So like I do that. If you ever want that, reach out. But I'm not really getting a lot of traction with people like wanting to buy my bags, because there's so many people to buy bags from, and there's so many people that are probably a lot better sewists than I am. So I don't blame you. Like, go to the people that you know are good. So anyway, that's the plan with that, is I'm gonna make up a bunch of different kinds of bags, project bags, book sleeves, all of that, to put in a craft fair instead. I already said that I'm getting into like all the fancy ladies, so I've got like a wish list of different ones that I want to start and such. Not all of them will be starts soon, but I am also planning a big like start-a-thon in August, because I've been trying to do finishes here in July. Like obviously I've got like 5 finishes, because part of the Phantom stitching is like July finishes, and I'm trying to get whatever I can on those. But I need to start. I want to start things, and so August is going to be my big start-a-thon. So let's see. Let's go through a couple of the Flosstubers that I've been watching. I recently just watched a couple videos from Half Stitch, Cross Stitch. She's a lot of fun to watch, really calming, and she does hers like vlog style as well, but hers are a little bit more structured than mine, not just like randomly whenever I start stitching. It's like hers are actual like day-to-day organized. I'll get there, maybe. We'll see. Adelaide Stitches, I believe she just do, yes, she just started the orange fabric Halloween sal for her birthday, so I have to pull out my fabric because I've got one that I want to start for that as well, and I've joined her Facebook group for that. I'm addicted to Busy Mom Stitcher. She gets so much progress done in the week, like touches so many projects, and a lot of her pieces are stitches so beautiful, which I love. So definitely a must watch. And then the Pattern Queens as well. I love their dynamic back and forth, and they've got a lot of different variety of both ways that they stitch, reasons that they stitch, and types of stitches that they do. So they're just a lot of fun to watch. But I also wanted to call out a couple of like Instagram accounts that I've been watching, because if you're watching my Flosstube, you've already seen all of the like other Flosstubers that are like more popular and bigger up, all that you know who to watch on Flosstube. But I have been seeing some Instagram accounts that I've really enjoyed, and I wanted to extend those as well. So I found Tracy Cross Stitcher. She stitches a lot of fairies. She's got full coverage, long dogs, and I believe she is, if not solely monogamous, she's a little bit more monogamous than I am. Like, she shows progress through her pieces on her page. The next one is Flightless Stitcher. They just finished the Royal Games 2, and it's so pretty. They put up a picture of that one not too long ago, and it's really awesome. Then there's Wanda's Stitch and Kitchen. She's got a wide variety, beautiful photos. Oh my gosh, like hashtag goals for Instagram, like doing great. She's currently working on the Bee Sampler by Lila Studios. And then the last one is Linguistic Stitches. She just had this bright version of the Thurza Priscilla Dawes that she did for D's 20 Stitches, and stunning. It's really pretty. You should go take a look. So yeah, those are all the accounts I've got. I do still have my language portion, so we'll do that really quickly, and then I will get off of here because I got 0 books, guys. I have not read anything. I am like in a total like block when it comes to reading, because I think I read so much in the first 2 quarters of the year that now I'm just like, I need a little bit of a break, and hopefully I get back into it next month. We'll see. Well, I don't know. Anyway, so ASL, we will do today, tomorrow, and yesterday. So that is today, tomorrow, yesterday. In Spanish, it's hoy, mañana, ayer. In French, and this one is a really hard one for me, today is aujourd'hui. I'm gonna put the spelling up here because my accent's probably terrible. Tomorrow is demain. And then yesterday is hier. So yeah, there's some words for you. Enjoy. Until next time, have a great rest of the day. Have a great weekend, wherever you're at. Enjoy. Hopefully it gets cooler for you because the weather has been atrocious. Yeah, have a great one.